darkest night, the word of Yah will be my light. Keep your head on that thou hold on.
Aruse, you have a mighty fine voice.
How long you been standing there, Mr. Johnson?
I told you, call me Will.
Now you know Master Tommy don't like me calling you that no more.
What he don't know won't hurt him.
So you heard anything about Miss Lizzie coming home?
Supposed to be today. She's getting picked up on the train as we speak.
You should go and get ready for supper.
That's a good idea.
In my weak and darkest night, the word of Yah will be my light.
Now, how long is this gonna take you? Been back here half the day.
I'm sorry, Master Thomas. Yeah.
Get this all cleaned up.
So fast.
And grab the refreshments.
Tommy!
It's so good to finally have you home, Lizzie.
I missed you so much. This plantation looks beautiful. You've kept Mom and Dad's work up.
No, it wasn't easy at first.
Tommy, this is Reverend Ray Goodman. Remember, I wrote you about him.
Reverend Ray Goodman. It's nice to meet you, Reverend.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah.
Ruby!
Oh.
Reverend, this is Ruby.
I've heard much about you. Nice to meet you, Ruby.
How have you been?
I'm fine, Miss Lizzie, thank you.
I haven't seen you in a year and all you have for me is fine. How have you been?
I'm fine.
Get your stuff inside, Lizzie. Made a special supper for you. Now, put them down. You know that's her job.
It's fine, I don't mind. Let's go, Ruby.
Gentlemen. All right. Let's go ahead, Lady George. Go ahead. You got the... all right. You sure you don't want to get on this, Reverend? You can't be
I
worse.
better not. Thank you, though.
All right, you can't be worse than this one right here, though. I promise you. Here we go. Perfect. All right. Watch this one. So, Reverend, what brings you down here?
Well, your sister and I are opening a school down the Apple Pass.
We already have a school.
We're opening schools to educate slaves. Lizzie will be a teacher.
Slaves. You hear that, George?
You don't approve?
Where exactly do you think you are, Reverend?
I just believe slavery won't be around forever.
Am I interrupting something?
No, you are just in time for supper. Beautiful as always.
Always for you. I missed you, Ruby. I really did miss your singing terribly. Would you sing something for me?
Master Thomas don't like me singing in the house no more.
Why?
It doesn't matter. It's just the way it is.
Ruby. What happened?
You've been gone for quite some time, Lizzie.
What's been going on?
Nothing much. Just can't sing no more. That about it.
Ruby, we're best friends, remember?
I thought I was your best friend, Lizzie.
Alice, come in. Ruby was just helping me unpack.
Well, you're done now, aren't you?
Yes.
Will you go wait outside, Ruby? Did you enjoy yourself up north?
Yes.
It must have been hard.
What do you mean?
Washing up after yourself, cooking for yourself, folding your own clothes.
It's nothing like I knew, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, you know, I heard all those niggas out there run free and whatnot. Wasn't that hard?
No, Alice. Actually, it was a life-changing experience. It was quite refreshing not having to deal with all this.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about our way of life down here.
It works perfectly fine for Thomas and I. So what I want to talk to you about concerns your brother. Did he write to you about us?
No, you didn't.
Since you left, my life's been sounding like a church on a Sunday.
Oh,
I just want to make sure your brother hears them wedding bells too.
what are you getting at, Alice?
Well, you wouldn't want your brother to waste his time getting to know other women and ending up with some gold digger or something.
Of course not.
Lizzie, you know I want the best for your brother. Put in a good word for me.
I think these are matters you should be discussing with Tommy, not me.
It's Thomas now. Even from us, Lizzie.
Miss Lizzie, supper's ready.
I'll see you downstairs.
Did Tommy beat you?
Lizzie, don't tell him, please. Master Thomas gets angry really fast these days.
We're a working couple. We're something about it.
Alice, I love your dress.
Oh, this old thing?
See, I
I still have so much to tell you.
Well, I want to hear all about it.
So when I originally decided to go up north, I just did.
Now, Thomas, Daddy told me you just sold him a whole boatload of cotton. What are you going to do with all that money, mister? Thomas?
Well, I'm gonna get me some more slaves, of course, to make me some more money.
I've made a lot of money with my cotton gins. Maybe you should invest in those.
I don't like none of those fancy machines. Look at these muscles. Blood, sweat, and blood does it best.
Tommy, that's no way to behave at the table.
Something on your mind, Reverend?
No, nothing.
Come on, you're among friends.
Whether there is or not doesn't matter. Your opinion is what matters in your home.
Well, I'm asking then. Tell me what you think.
Well, I believe all people are created equal and we should treat one another with respect.
What's your point?
Quite simple. As you love your sister Lizzie here, so you should love each individual.
Like Ruby here.
Ruby's a slave.
You know, Ruby and Lizzie grew up together. She's her sister.
We used to have picnics all the time, remember, Ruby?
There'll never be a nigger sitting at my table. Picnic or not. Ruby. Come on. It's enough. Who's ready for some bread pudding?
All right, George. It's the moment we've been waiting for. You're a man now. Oh, Lizzie, I didn't see you there. What are you doing here? George, what do you mean, what is she doing here? She lives here, you idiot. Lizzie? I wanted to talk to you. George, what are you doing down there? You acting like a fool. Get on up. No, Lizzie, what I wanted to know is, I wanted to know if, oh, come on, George. Lizzie, what I wanted to know is if you'd make me the happiest man alive. Will you marry me? What's the matter? You don't like it? George, this is the smallest thing I ever did see. Come on, George, I thought I meant something to you. I seen slaves with bigger rings than this. Come on, George. No, Lizzie, I can assure you, I've been saving up. You were gone this whole year. I've been saving up. I remember I was in primary school. I first met you. All the other kids running around by our butterscotch, and I was saving my pennies for you. So will you marry me? Please. I'm just kidding, George. Of course I'll marry you. I love you.
George! I need to talk to you.
What's the matter?
I couldn't even touch Ruby's shoulder yesterday. She was so hurt. Tommy's been beating her.
Well, Thomas has a lot on his mind. He's just trying to keep things running.
The North is running just fine and there ain't no beatings. Besides, my parents did not raise us to treat human beings like that.
Well, this ain't the North.
Well, maybe it should be. George, we need to get Ruby out of here before Tommy kills her.
He's not gonna kill her. What, you think we could walk her out the front door? What do you think he's gonna do then?
I can talk to the Reverend. He knows some people that are part of the Underground Railroad.
It is none of the Reverend's business.
It's very much the Reverend's business.
Why, because you're making it so?
George, I'm telling you, Ruby's life is in danger and the Reverend will help me do something about it.
I am sick and tired about hearing about this damn Reverend. Every second word out of your mouth is about this damn Reverend.
I don't think Ruby should be so personal with Lizzie. Are you really so blind?
Now mind your words, Alice.
That house girl's playing Lizzie like a fiddle and you can't even hear the music.
Alice, I'm busy.
What do you think they do at day's end, all of them? They ain't talking about how much cotton they're picking for you, I can assure you.
Yeah, well, they should. We're down this month.
They're schemers. They make grand plans on how to deceive us.
You think I'm being fooled?
I think you're too close to the situation to see the difference.
Now, Lizzie's a smart girl. Ain't no monkey maid gonna change that.
I didn't say she was stupid. I said she's being played. Ruby knows this is a ticket out of here. She's thinking better.
Now, I don't give my niggas enough room to think.
She's not just one of your niggas. She thinks she's special because she folds her clothes and sets to china.
And that's her job.
Watch her. Watch what she does. Look beneath those empty eyes and see what I see. She's making a fool out of you.
Hello, George. 16 years.
Excuse me?
This game that you're playing with Lizzie is not gonna work.
Game? I'm not playing any game.
16 years we've been trying to build our life together, and then you come around and fuck things up. And she wants to risk it all for Ruby.
You got this all wrong. This is not just about Ruby.
You're right. It's about Lizzie. And I don't think for 1 second that she made this decision on her own. I seen the way you look at her. I know that look.
If Lizzie's changed, it's because she wants better things.
Cut the shit, Reverend. Lizzie and I love each other, and she's not gonna give that up over you. Or a couple of slaves.
Pardon me, I didn't see you there.
You know, Ruby, we ought to stop meeting like this.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you was planning all these meetings, Mr. Johnson. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm helping you.
No, I'm fine. You best get on up before somebody catches you.
Since when was it a crime to give somebody a hand?
That's just how the world is.
Well, what if I said a girl like you doesn't belong in a world like this?
A girl like me?
Well, you ain't an ordinary girl, Ruby. I've seen the way Mr. Thomas treats you. It ain't right. Despite all that, you stay smart. You got a big heart.
Mr. Johnson.
What the hell?
It's just an accident. You're taking me for a fool! Come on, Thomas. Ain't nothing going on.
Running around, catching eyes from my property. Tell me why I shouldn't hang the both of you right now.
It was my fault, Mr. Thomas.
No!
Thomas, no! Thomas! Tommy! Tommy!
No, stop! Tommy, stop it! Tommy! Tommy! Stop it! Stop it!
Thomas, that's enough!
Tommy! Stop it! Tommy! Tommy, please! Stop it! Stop! Tommy, no! No, Tommy! Tommy, please! No! No, Tommy! No! No! What have you done? They'll hang you for this, Lizzie.
Lizzie, are you hurt? Lizzie, you've got to get out of here.
I
You know where my friends are. Go to them. Just give them my name. I'll help take care of things here.
We'll meet you there.
I didn't mean to do it. I wanted to get him away.
It's gonna be all right.
I need to get Ruby there
I'll
safely.
take you there. I'll take you there. Don't worry.
Okay, I
gonna
want
be
you
all
to
right.
come with us. Come with us, George. George.
Lizzie, I can't just leave my life behind. Everything I ever worked for is right here. The people that need me here.